The Music Meditation Project is an effort to bring people together to use music as a form of meditation and to produce music conducive to meditation. We come together and use music making as a way of centering and focusing and bringing ourselves into the present. Generally, making music, especially like this, it's very spontaneous and unscripted. You don't, your mind doesn't start to wander. It doesn't start thinking about what you've got to do. It keeps us real focused in the present, and not only in the present and with ourselves. I mean, the beginning point is that we focus the self, but also what we're doing is part of a larger ensemble. It's part of a group. So not only are we being present with a view to our individual activity, but you automatically, because it's music, you're mindful of the other things going on around you, and you tend to and it's not just a passive, like, oh, someone's doing, this or that, or you notice someone walking across the street. Music making is a very interactive process, so that you can hear something and you can maybe mimic it, or you could hear something and do something totally different that you think works with it, or you can do something that's totally different just to produce maybe a more chaotic sound. These are all possibilities, but the point is you're staying in the present, doing it. And the interesting thing about that is, in a way, it's a small little lesson that we can take into the rest of our daily lives. When you're washing the dishes, just in any normal activity, you try to bring yourself into the present and concentrate. I mean, that's a lesson from the Zen tradition. Not only that, you can take music making into your daily life. You can hum, you can do rhythms. You don't need to be a musician. You don't need a musical instrument to do musical things that will bring you into the present. You don't need to be around people. You could be sitting on a bus somewhere and tapping out a rhythm, and so on and so forth. It's an ongoing project / experiment, because every week it's different. It's spontaneous. The membership can change. Different people show up, and that changes the overall dynamic. So it's that's why it's viewed as a project. Who should come? Everyone should come. Everyone's welcome, especially people who want to explore meditation and explore music. This is a very fun way to make music, because you can't do anything wrong. No one's sitting there telling you have to play a certain scale, you have to improvise in a certain way. We just make music spontaneously, and what happens, happens. And in this sense, even though it's kind of a cliche, it's all good, because the whole point is the making of it. The product, often with music, of course, it's a product for an audience. Here, the only audience is really there at the time. Every session is recorded so that other people can listen and kind of get a sense of what's going on. But strictly speaking, the Music Meditation Project is about being in that present moment. It isn't about making music for someone to listen to later on down the line. So everyone is welcome, all levels of musicians. Non-musicians are especially encouraged to come, because I think they bring that Zen mind, that beginner's mind is very open to possibilities. And I think a lot of non-musicians, or people who think they're not musical, are very surprised at what they can do. Strictly speaking, people are welcome to come if they just want to sit and meditate. I really encourage everyone to come and take part in some way, because I think it's surprising how involving it can be. The main reason is it's fun. Generally, making music is fun. I think most people feel invigorated after these sessions. They feel very relaxed, a lot of stress relief. These are things to think about: stress relief, fun, relaxation, fellowship. You meet other people who are interested. All ages are welcome. Anyone who can kind of get through an hour of this sort of activity is definitely welcome to come.